Okay, this is January 24th, 2025. This is our first experience with Tesla full self-driving. Not sure the version. We're on a test drive, 2024 Model 3, heading east on Crawfordsville Road towards the Speedway. We programmed in my work address. This car is completely driving itself. If Carrie can not touch the steering wheel or the pedals, which is a really hard thing to do to trust this, but
look, Mom, no hands. Look, Mom, no feet.
So far, so good. We just pulled out of the supercharger at the Get-Go station at Crawfordsville and High School Road, and this car is completely autonomous at the moment. Make sure you keep your eyes on the road because it will disengage if you pick up your phone or if you mess around with the TV screen.
I just picked up my phone and handed it to Billy. It was
Too
on
much?
The charging pad. Take a look at the...
Oh, it's making a lane change.
Holy hell.
Oh, wow. And you can see it's keeping track of all the vehicles around us, which, you know, humans have limited capacity to do that, but this thing has cameras. I think it has 6 cameras. Very, very smooth. Gotta say, it's smoother than a human driver.
I'm very impressed by this acceleration and the deceleration.
Carrie, have you not touched anything?
I haven't touched the thing.
This is amazing.
It's very, very tempting to want to touch the controls to make corrections, but I haven't done a thing. The car's just doing its thing.
And it's in standard mode, right? Not hurry or
Correct.
Chill. Okay, this is gonna be pretty great when we get down here where 16th Street gets kind of narrow and busy. We'll see how it does here in the roundabout. I've been watching review videos, and the roundabout performance in some very challenging roundabouts has been super, super impressive from what I've seen online.
In 1,000 feet, enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
So here we go. The question is, will our butts pucker?
Like right now, I want to be riding the brake pedal, just dragging the brake pedal in here.
Yeah.
And
Now enter the roundabout and take the second
car do its
exit.
thing. I mean, it's
Okay, nobody coming?
just having a look around, and it says, "Hey, we're good to go.
There's
Let's get on through here."
Main Street.
Signal to exit the roundabout.
This is cool.
Had a pedestrian walk out in front of me in the hotel parking lot, and the car put a pedestrian on the screen and braked.
Slammed on the brakes. Yeah.
This is insane.
I want to know what it'll do to us if we keep the car longer than 7 p.m.
Let's not find out.
I want to get down here to the more challenging. This is unbelievable. I wonder if you closed your eyes for...
You notice it's even showing the color of the traffic lights. Like, as they change, they're changing on the display. So,
How much of a lag is there?
and look at the, it was instantaneous.
Yep. I wonder what would happen if you just closed your eyes but kept your head up if the thing would disengage. I guess that would be something to test.
Find out.
That would be something to test out on the interstate with plenty of room around you.
I'm impressed by how smartly it accelerates. You know, even in full self-driving, I expected it to be like pokey, and it's not. It's just even in standard mode. In hurry mode, it's probably even more impressive. Of course, a lot of that is just the torque.
Okay, just to be clear, we haven't touched the controls of this car since we left the supercharger.
No,
I didn't start recording until we were out of that parking lot. But
we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna intervene and take control of the car and find a place to turn around, and then we'll navigate back to the hotel.
well, we've still got time. Don't jump the gun here. We got time to get back.
I want to go drive this thing on a busy highway.
The guy pull in front of us.
Okay, it saw that yellow light and made a good decision, obviously. Okay, where are you going to turn around?
I feel like the car is possessed in a good way.
Imagine a Cybertruck that, but later on.
This is a much more practical way to get around. What do you think, Billy? How's the back seat?
Sleep in your car.
How's the back seat? Is there plenty of room?
Yeah, like plenty. And then I even got like videos, Netflix, which I have to sign into. That sucks.
So this is super cool. So when you want to take over, you're just gonna take the steering wheel and the pedals and just gonna drive it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for a place where we can sit down and program a destination. There we go, green light, and off it goes.
And it didn't wait around, did it?
Didn't do a thing.
That BP wouldn't have been a bad choice. I think there's a.
No, I want to go here where we don't have to cross traffic. I'd rather make my left turn initially.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I think there's a Circle K on the right up here.
There's a Shell station up here.
I wonder,
Do you know how to do a left turn without the stalks?
In a word, no.
You don't know how to signal a left turn? Oop, that would have been handy to know.
You know, I haven't. I put my hand on the steering wheel, but I didn't move it.
Yeah, you can touch it lightly.
Whoa, look at this guy. Yeah, there's somebody who made a turn not from their lane, and the car reacted just fine. I didn't do anything.
at first that car that just passed us on the map,
you can see that a driver did make an unsafe maneuver right in front of us. He didn't do
He didn't get
what
into
was
the
expected.
left turn lane, yeah.
Well, I know that somewhere on the left-hand spoke of the steering wheel, there's a way to do turn signals without a stalk. I just don't know what it is.
What, Billy?
I want to go drive this thing down by the ice barn and see if it actually detects the Cybertruck.
Okay, we got about 20 minutes to get back, so we need to turn around.
Okay.
And do full self-driving. So that I think what we should do is like once it's over, just do another one.
Okay, Billy, let me talk to your dad.
Right.
Are you satisfied, Carrie, with the position of the car within the lane?
Oh, yeah.
Has it done anything, that feels not right?
Nothing. It was a little slow to react to that car. By a little slow, I mean my brain was saying slow down, and the car had it.
I mean, my biggest concern is that the car will do something to avoid an accident, and the human behind won't do something to avoid running into this thing. You know, there's nothing this car can do about that. This guy's got no taillights in front of us.
Yeah, that's an ambulance.
No taillights. Is he showing up on the screen? Good.
Yeah. See this thing? It puts a buffer.
Okay, we're going over the White River. It's really time to turn around.
Yeah, I will.
For sure, for sure.
Alright, then I'm gonna stop my recording. Or should I?
Okay, I just disengaged it.
Did you find the turn signal stuff?
I'm not worried about it. I'll get the car turned around without the turn signals. Fine.
Okay, we're at the Volkswagen dealership, just for reference. Okay, well there is a way on the left side of the wheel. I can't believe this is an ambulance with no lights. That's just silly.
It does have lights.
No taillights.
What, Billy?
I think we should do is get back, wait till it's over, and then just do it again.
No, Billy, you have to schedule him.
And schedule another one.
I don't know if you can do it in the middle of the night or what the hours are.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Did you find the left signal?
Yeah, it's a little arrow.
I hear a click. Okay, you got a green arrow.
Just arrow.
In 500 feet,
There's a
turn
parking lot
right
over there
onto
on the
West
right
18th Street.
where you can program it. What's that beeping? What's that sound, Carrie?
I don't know, Todd. I don't know.
It's still on the screen.
I'm gonna program the vehicle to take us back.
I was trying to read what it said.
Okay. We're in park.
Enable live camera to monitor.
No, see, it's because we're off route. That's what it's doing. Okay. So let's...
Hampton Inn Speedway.
Wait a minute. I'll check the app. I'll check the address.
How do I end the navigation?
In trip right here. In trip.
Okay, so...
I'm gonna tell you the address.
We don't need it. Just put in Hampton Inn Speedway.
No. I'm telling you it just in case.
You don't need to. Just see, this is how...
It'll sort it out, Billy. It'll be on High School Road, I think.
2608 is the first one.
Okay.
So let's try and schedule another one.
I didn't look. Can we pull straight out here, or is there a stopper?
Enable live camera to monitor remotely from the Tesla app. It says autopilot disengaged.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to... I mean, that's solid ice. I don't want to do that. I'm going to back up and...
I want to see the cameras on this. I think how it senses if cars are like... Wait a minute, no, I'm talking the wrong thing. I wonder if how it does the self-control driving because of the cameras to see if it's clear. To like change lanes and yeah. I think that's
Okay, are you gonna do FSD from
Yeah,
here?
I'm going to go to Steve from right here. So let me put it in park. Okay, there it goes. All right, we're on the way back to the...
Hampton Inn, where you drop the car off. There we go. Found an open spot.
Pull right out.
Sticking tight to the right lane.
Now turn right onto West 16th Street.
I wonder if you can turn the voice off when you're not driving the car. Let's see, what time does it say we're going to be getting there?
6:53.
Okay, good.
We think we'll have 7 minutes to wander around. We'll just sit there and play around.
Wow, that's nice. It's looking to the left.
Now we're gonna be there at 6:54.
Oh. I pulled out in front of that car, but...
The light was green.
Oh, I was looking at that car.
Nope, the light was green. He was stopping for the red. I had him on
you gotta
camera.
learn to trust it, but
I had him on camera.
so far it's very trustworthy.
Let's see how it does avoiding potholes. If there are any whoppers.
Does it actually see potholes? And
Yes, it does.
I want to see it after this.
There's some logic for that, yeah.
I want to see after this test drive is over if we can like schedule another one and just drive it again.
Okay, let's see how it's doing, Carrie, versus the speed limit. It's running 35, 36 right now. What's the speed limit through here? Is it 30?
35.
Because there's a factor you can program in like X percentage over the speed limit, and the default is absurdly high. It's like 40%.
You can actually change the horn on this thing.
Carrie, you haven't touched anything, have you?
I haven't touched the thing.
Let's kind of pay a little... Hang on, Billy. Let's kind of pay a little attention to how it does versus the speed limit. Because that felt pretty fast for me for a city street.
I've got a text.
The thing doesn't poke along. Look at this. It's showing all the traffic in this intersection. It's seeing all that. Look at that.
I just got a text that
See,
said,
that's
Speed differentials. I mean,
that's impressive because that's more than
more
you can
than a
see.
human can keep
Yeah.
track of. Yeah.
I just got a text that said, take your Tesla back to the hotel. I want to try and see if...
Carrie, are you becoming a little bit more trusting of it, or are you still on pins and needles?
No, I'm not on pins and needles at all. It's blowing my mind though that the technology's actually come this far. Okay, see this guy up here with no lights or dim lights? See if the car has any problem mean, it's already showing him on the touchscreen and monitoring.
I don't see him.
Well, the car with his lights just came on, and I'm gonna get the brake pedal if this car doesn't stop soon. And I didn't have to hit the brake pedal. See, now it's looking for a way around, and it sees the lane is clear. It put the turn signal on for me,
Yeah, I think
and around we go. I didn't do a fucking thing.
that's what the cameras are for, right?
I mean, this
I might have to.
This is some shit right here.
You have to probably want to be.
I might have to put this on my YouTube channel. It's been a while since I put a video on YouTube.
Oh, I should have recorded the entire thing.
I mean, just about the time I was gonna like cave in and hit the brake pedal, the car had everything. I mean, it knew what to do. It was totally aware of everything around it.
Yeah, I mean, if you
It
don't
knew how to get out. I mean,
if you don't cross that threshold of trust, you're going to be intervening all the time
and then you'll never
By-
figure
by a
out what
split-
the car's limits are.
by a split second. Yeah.
it's literally
hey.
like this thing has its own.
Now's the time, because I'm sure Tesla's got this baby insured.
Yeah. We got video proof I didn't do anything wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to see how well it's. I guess it'll probably pull right there where you check in at the hotel.
Imagine where.
that's fine. I'll drive around and put it
Imagine
away from
you.
there.
Imagine this thing fails in the middle of New York.
Look at
City.
this. It's looking for the gap, and wow.
Come on, Billy, let's not mess this video up with a bunch of silly stuff. There's all kinds of video on YouTube. If you want to see people driving these things in New York City, it's there. Or see these things driving themselves in New York City.
500 guns?
We know the man who owns that shop.
Who?
His name's Joe Montgomery.
Okay, how's the speed looking? It's running 43.
In 35.
It doesn't mess around. It'll stay with traffic, and it,
43
like
and
I said, if
35. God, this thing is smooth.
I can't believe I haven't touched the damn car.
Other than to turn around.
I wouldn't trust this on like a long road trip.
That's when they work great. The interstate,
What if it dies in the middle of the road?
the interstate highway is solved.
But what if it dies in the middle of the road?
I wonder why it's over here. That's gonna be really interesting to see it, get over into the right lane when it has to.
There's the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
It knows what to do.
In 1,000 feet,
Remember, we got the
bear right
roundabout.
onto Crawfordsville Road.
We're 6 minutes away.
So here we go to that roundabout again. Yeah, I've made a continuous video since we left the get-go.
Wow.
Now bear right onto Crawfordsville Road.
Tell you what, it's damned impressive.
I want to see the.
In 500 feet, enter the roundabout and take the first exit.
Yep, this is the Model 3. It's a
Okay.
dual motor Model
Now, it
3.
needs to take the first exit, and we're entering the roundabout.
Now enter the
in
roundabout
second
and
lane.
take the first exit.
Maybe it does something.
There's a car next to us, so see what it's gonna do.
I'm kind of freaking out here.
It's looking for.
Huh?
It's looking for. It's accelerating to get over. It's
That was
literally. It's literally.
Totally,
Billy,
totally
hush.
smooth.
What, Carrie?
That was totally smooth. I mean,
You're freaking out because you're entering the roundabout side by side with another
yeah, I
vehicle.
don't like being side by side in the roundabout, but that was no problem.
The
at
car
all.
was very civil.
It's 70 degrees.
I've heard people describe these cars as very polite, like to other
This
motorists.
thing. It's literally like this thing has its own brain.
Well, that's true.
At first, I thought.
God, my stomach's like really growling. I'm not sure if I'm hungry or just a little bit nervous.
At first, I saw on the front of the car. At first, I thought it was a hood, but I was like, why is there a hood? It's literally electric. And then I realized it was a frunk.
Okay, let's see what this thing's analyzing.
It's showing that the cross traffic has a green light. We have a red light, and
Yep.
it's showing every car as it works its way through the intersection.
I want to play 2248.
I mean, I can only look in one
See,
place.
the cross light just
at one
turned red.
time. There we go.
Yeah.
And that thing looks in all directions at the same time.
This
And
thing, it would be loving to own.
I love how smoothly it accelerates. I mean, it's smoother than any human driver.
I mean,
Unless you're really going out of your way to be super smooth. I mean, there's no rail car sway, you know, no micro adjustments of the steering.
this thing,
Okay, Todd.
It's just on rails.
Next test drive, we're gonna leave the hotel. We're gonna go straight to Merle's house, and we're gonna pick him up, and we're gonna do a FSD with him.
let's do it tonight. Because I'm pretty sure, look, I think you can, like, schedule another one and then drive it tonight.
I
This-
don't know if I'll let you do that.
This is going to go on YouTube.
Let's try.
Let's conclude this test drive. Todd, you're in the way of the mirror. I still like to check the mirrors.
This is
Well, the
literally-
phone's right where it's been the whole
This
time.
is the best car I've literally ever been in.
Carrie, this thing's better at checking mirrors than you are.
Yeah, but I still gotta
I know
see
it.
what it's up to.
I
You gotta
would
you
love
gotta
to-
do it for your heart.
I would love to own one of these things. I can imagine how the self-driving on the Cybertruck is.
This drives better than the Cybertruck.
The self-driving on this, it's newer hardware, and I would say that these probably have the best self-driving.
This is the Tesla that I would choose because it's the cheapest one. It's practical.
Did you
It's
see
got all the
the
updates.
ground level view change to the aerial view
No,
on the camera or on the touchscreen? That was pretty
It
slick.
just did it again.
Carrie's
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto North High School Road.
Watch what happens when we get to the intersection.
anything making you nervous, Carrie?
No. Watch what happens to the point of view. Look at that. It's showing what's over there as it initiates the turn.
Now turn right onto North High School Road.
Again, not touching the car.
No, I haven't touched it at all.
Dude,
God, this is a head trip.
as long as those batteries don't touch each other. If they do, boom. I wish I had the GoPro.
We don't need the GoPro, Billy.
I wanted
You
to.
should be concentrating on
I've got a very good video
the
here.
car and what it's doing. And let's see, it's going to turn to the. Well, it did go to the far lane.
Was it supposed to?
Yeah, it knows it has to turn left up here. Look at that.
Now we have 7 minutes
Look
to
at
like.
that.
screw
Now turn
around.
left.
Now we have 7 minutes.
I'm going to keep my hands off until the car stops.
Carrie,
I
was
don't
there anybody like hanging out by our
No,
left
not
here?
at all. No, believe me, I was looking. I think I'd be more inclined to cause an accident by taking control when I think it's going to do something wrong than by trusting the car. I mean, unless I know I'm going to get hit. You know,
The thing is, it's probably going to see, like, if somebody runs a red light. I mean, how many people? Let's be honest with ourselves here. How many people look both ways every time they go through a green light, and are going to see somebody?
Oh, I do.
Running
Especially
red
when
light.
it's in a sketchy area where people drive like a bunch of idiots. Okay, where's it going to take us here?
Now turn right onto Founders Square Drive.
Probably right to the check-in front door.
And then we're gonna have time to screw around with all the things. Oops. Back here it says Hampton and it's 0 minutes away.
We don't need to screw around with anything.
I literally have. Well, this thing is.
It doesn't roll stop signs, does it?
This thing is
No.
so cool.
Billy, I absolutely swear I have not touched this car. Steering wheel, pedals,
Now
or
turn
anything.
left.
The only thing that has touched this car is my butt
I
on the
wonder
seat
if
and
they're
my feet
like-
on the floor.
Let's watch this car here in the parking lot. Let's see what it does.
And go around it.
Now you have arrived at your destination.
Imagine on your driving
Let
test
it go where it's going to go.
that
Maybe
I'm
let's
gonna
see if
let
it tries to park. Let's see if it tries to park.
I think it's going to stop right here and. Okay,
I see a car.
so that's it. It stops.
Okay, cool. Go park it.
Ooh. Okay, what do? I got to put it in drive. And I got to go. And we are going to go around the mulberry bush and put it away.
I wonder.
Okay, I'm saying that was a 100%.
That was the most.
I don't see anything to fault at all. Do you?
It was an amazing experience. I expected a lot,
That was the most.
but that was beyond my expectations.
That was the most.
I'm seriously, thoroughly impressed.
That was the most bad I read car ride I've ever.
And look at that thing we came in. It can't even drive itself.
Wow. It is difficult to get used to the regenerative braking. The car puts out the parachute.
This thing is so
Okay, and now show the touchscreen.
unbelievable.
Oh, the backup camera?
Yeah.
This thing is crazy. This thing is crazy.
You're driving up on the snorter.
I know, I'm doing that on purpose to get in the middle. Hard. That's that.
I'm gonna